talking. Gotta stay locked in Goggins. Gotta ball out like Robin. Straight to the top, I'm all in. Ordinary's like a toxin. I don't wanna be like Robin. I just wanna leave no option. Fuck caution, I ain't gonna be common. I got the confidence like I'm on this shit, like I'm the baddest bitch in the club. I'm here for dominance, I'm being honest, that's what I want. I'll never give up. I want the whole place sold out. My name in every mouth. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name.
Driven by fire, driven by fear, never get tired, no I'm still here. Felt in the cracks, now I'm shifting gears. 10 years into my moments here, waiting my turn, now I'm high in demand. Slept on a kid, but I had bigger plans. Stayed low key, but I still hit drive. Give me one shot and I'm coming alive. Names on the left, second taste it. Gunning for the top, no limitations. From the basement, no hesitation. Flipping on my L's and straight motivation. Ain't no quitter, I'm built for the grind. Pressure makes diamonds, so I'm gonna shine. One more shot, yeah, one more time. Driven affection, we locked in our prime. Lace on my gloves, been fighting for years. Faced all my demons, I'm faced on my fears. Took every hit as I look in the mirror, my vision's alive and the mission is clear. Say my name, say it loud. Every scar, I wear them proud. Every word coming out my mouth has got me here where I'm standing now. Eyes on the prize, don't blink, no break. Move with a purpose, don't be fake. Don't play B, only got to play an A. When you built like me, there's only one way. Straight to the top, oh gas, no brakes. Yeah, straight to the top, cause no gotta say.
You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name. Say my name. Say my motherfucking name. Say my. You know I'm after this shit till the world say my motherfucking name.
Welcome to the Off-Label Podcast, your daily dose of sanity in an insane world. Looks like Hannah Dugan has tried to sit here and claim she has full immunity over helping an illegal escape because she's just a judge. It's a weird story. We got to get into that here. Looks like James Comey might have slipped out a little bit of a hit job on Trump in a picture that he deleted and then tried to feign ignorance on. Yeah, that's going to be a weird one as well. And then there's this trend that's going around on Twitter right now. It's called Liar. And there's just a whole bunch of videos that have come up over dumb shit. Apparently, even Hakeem Jeffries is saying that he doesn't want to talk about Joe's cover-up. But ladies and gentlemen, I got somebody that I want to prop up and give a little bit of praise to. That'll be our start video. Enjoy the show.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you can get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Do Black lives really matter, or is this just a trendy slogan? Before writing this testimony, I took the liberty of researching some of the people supporting this bill, and unsurprisingly, many of them proudly label themselves as allies to the Black community and are committed to protecting and amplifying marginalized voices. And yet here I am, a Black resident of the state, feeling neither protected nor heard. Now, before I continue, I must confess that I actually reject identity politics. I don't like being stuffed into an ideological box simply because of what I look like, and I certainly don't appreciate being reduced to a checkbox to fit some political narrative. However, I sometimes have to highlight my identity as a Black woman to expose the hypocrisy of those who frequently pander to people who look like me. So again, how can anyone claim to support the Black community while pushing a bill that would disproportionately harm us? Make it make sense. You see, I've lived in Pawtucket most of my life, and for those of us who actually live here and aren't insulated by gated communities or safe suburban neighborhoods, you would know the effects of crime and violence firsthand, and more specifically, you would know that criminals, by definition, do not follow laws. I find it incredibly telling that the same folks who proclaim Black Lives Matter are the same ones who are quick to use predominantly Black neighborhoods as collateral damage for someone else's political agenda. And here I thought Rhode Island was against systemic racism. But what's more systemic than empowering the state to decide who gets to defend themselves? Historically speaking, that kind of control hasn't ended well. It's a tactic ripped straight out of the playbooks of some of the most brutal tyrants in history: Stalin, Mao, Hitler, Pol Pot. These men disarmed their citizens in pursuit of power.
He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
For anybody that doesn't know, that's Gothics. She's tagged in the title of this short here. Go check her out. Well done, ma'am. I know you don't like politics, but this is why you belong here.
I'm telling you, dude. When you actually get to talking, you'll understand. How are y'all doing tonight? We had a good little conversation here where Davey looked like he got a little bit pissed at me.
No, I'm not pissed. Listen,
I saw that.
Just understand. Everything that happens at Casa Rio is good. All right. My wife treats me fantastical. My wife
blink twice if you're okay.
My wife does everything that she needs to do to satisfy me and make sure that I'm okay. I'm the one. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
If y'all want to understand what he's talking about, you'll have to watch the Rumble pregame. Yes. Yeah.
No, listen.
I put you up on your fucking pedestal with that one. You were.
My wife. Listen, my wife takes care of me. No, I don't care what anybody says. My wife takes care of me in every way possible. And when she has an issue, I freak out, and I'm like, like this right here is our child. Our child slashed me in the nose because of her fucking. Because kids, nails grow so quick,
and it's
hard to cut them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta read it out. Deluxe Knight over there on Rumble with a 20 here says, bruh, I thought I had God in my life. After 3 epic failed relationships, including 1 marriage, I prayed about it, stopped chasing, and met my wife of 5 years. Met her at a fundraiser that I threw.
Yeah.
I'm just...
Listen,
I'm just going to say this, and we're going to leave it at that. As far as everything with that goes, until we have that conversation with her. I'm just going to say this and leave it at that. Looking from an analytical standpoint, from something that I can actually mentally understand and kind of still believe in, other than the fact that you cannot tell me you just got to have faith. I get the faith part. I understand how that's a thing. But come on, some of these things are just, I understand the meaning behind them, but there's no way.
Bro, can I tell you, like I've said multiple times, Amanda didn't want to meet me. Amanda wanted nothing to do with me. And then we met, and here we are.
Dude, I've tried to 5 times now. And every single time, 3 of them, I don't even know how the fuck it was possible.
Listen, I'm telling you, God works in mysterious ways. It's
There's a lot of
crazy.
things that have made me question my whole, is he real or not? Because I've had a lot of shit in my life that actually fucking happened to say, yeah, there is something out there that is more powerful than me that wants me here for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
But
Listen, I'm telling you right now,
nobody
Amanda
else
wants
has
to
got anything other than you just gotta believe to say, hey, you know,
do me a favor. Amanda wants a spa weekend by herself. If you want to sponsor that, you're more than welcome to.
oh,
Because
now
that
you're just
woman
gonna
does.
fundraise now. All right,
That
this
woman
is
does.
what we-
Listen, that woman deserves it. I'm not gonna lie.
She
That woman
probably
deserves it.
does. What?
Yeah, she definitely does. She deserves a weekend away from all of us.
Let's go ahead and get into it here. We got Jennifer, Carolyn Hall. Kay Bean is with us. Welcome back, man. Hope you're doing good. We got Lenny Malley's with us, Lauren Wimberly, Ken Krause, Carolyn Hall, The
Magic
Sentinel,
wand.
Elf. Huh?
Jennifer said hashtag magic wand.
We got
We
Glenn
have one
with
of those.
us, Lenny
We have one of
Malley.
those.
Oh, yeah, Elf's with us. Let's see. Anybody else? I'm going to miss some names probably in here. I like tracking a bag, seeing who's with us. Be the ones over there on Rumble. We got Amanda on that side. Jennifer's over there as well. Harley's dad's there. That was a pregame kind of situation. Apparently that popped off. I wasn't even watching, Chad. I was just fucking around with you. But yeah, how y'all doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? This one is going to be a very, very interesting kind of situation. And I need to get your take on this too, Davey, because this is going to be funny as fuck to you. All right? Let's go ahead and track this right here. Judge arrested by Trump administration cites Trump immunity ruling in defense. Remember presidential immunity? We'll get ready for judicial immunity. In moving to dismiss her new federal indictment, Judge Hannah Dugan cited last year's Supreme Court ruling in Donald Trump's favor. Quote, this comes from actual, where is this? This is MSNBC. Yeah. Quote, the problems of this prosecution are legion, but must immediately, the government cannot prosecute, Judge Dugan because she is entitled to judicial immunity for her official acts. So it was an official act for her to interrupt and hold ICE officials inside a fucking hallway while you led somebody that was wanted for deportation out a back fucking door. That was an official judicial act, brother.
Bullshit.
Oh, this is going to be fun because y'all are going to fucking love this shit. Which one was... Oh, that was a looking one. Never mind. Listen to this.
Outside the federal courthouse here in downtown Milwaukee, where Judge Dugan appeared inside for a brief, roughly 4-minute hearing. Cameras, of course, not allowed inside. Outside, protests as Judge Dugan arrived supporting the judge. Federal prosecutors walking through that grand jury indictment, the accusations that she attempted to help an undocumented immigrant evade federal immigration officials, ICE agents, who were inside the Milwaukee County Courthouse. Judge Dugan officially pleading not guilty today to those charges, which of course have received nationwide attention. It was FBI Director Kash Patel announcing the arrest, posting the picture on social media of Judge Dugan in handcuffs. All of this could move incredibly quickly. The federal judge here today announcing a trial date for July.
Why does she look like
24th.
Wisconsin?
Trial, a speedy trial requested by Judge Dugan and her defense. Judge Dugan quickly leaving the courthouse today, getting in.
You ever seen that movie, The Blob?
Answering any questions. Her defense team now asking this entire case
Take away
be
her
dismissed,
bone.
citing judicial immunity, calling the arrest unprecedented and unconstitutional. Outside the federal courthouse in Milwaukee, I'm Matt Smith. Back to you.
Blob
What?
3.
Listen,
It's
I fucking
judicial.
hate report. My name is Matt Smith. If you back to you. Shut the fuck up. Just talk like a normal person, please. I hate
mean, that would
report.
be great.
That's why I hate the news. That's why I hate the news, because they all sound the same fucking way. You sound 3 fucking points above.
Look, we're not that far behind
70.
that, all right? Just because we let the fact that we can't read sometimes, I read ahead in my mind and can't keep my mouth going fast
But
enough.
still.
And you pause every three words, all right?
But
He has that up on us.
Everybody's gonna just gonna compare back to you. Shut the fuck up.
You know
Just
who that
fucking
reminded
talk
me
in
of?
your
Who's
just
that?
talk in your normal
Nigel
fucking
Penchley.
language.
Nigel Penchley from Family Guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you got
It's gonna rain.
You got a point with it. You really do.
I really hate that. I do. Just talk like a normal person.
I mean, that would be great to sit here and
I don't-
actually just be like, "Hey, this is the way it is. This is the way I think. This is
I don't
how
wanna-
I'm actually going to report this instead of
I'm not gonna believe you if I feel you talk like this and then you go make you.
Right. It
I hate
really
them all.
fucking bothers me too. I will admit that. But hey,
I hate them all. By the way, the baby cut me on my nose today. That's why I have this red mark. She fucking cut me on my nose. Kids, listen, babies have razor sharp nails and you try to cut them and they cry and like you try to take them off, but they're like embedded with their skin. So they just
what?
Yeah, it's embedded in their skin. Like I tried to cut her nail the other day and it was like attached to her skin. It was weird.
Then you
But
haven't been trimming, because that's how.
No.
I mean, it's got to be
No.
done a lot. As a baby.
Yeah, the baby got me in my nose. She got me finally. She's like, Dad, suck.
That's why people buy mittens and
Yeah.
and nails. Yeah. The fuck, brother.
Kids are great. Kids are great. This one is literally, I told Amanda before she was born, I said, this one's going to try to climb the wall. And she's literally tried to climb the wall. This morning, she's just like, can I?
Well,
This kid
Why
thinks
you-
she's Spider-Man.
why your kid is actually climbing the wall. I'm actually going to throw it to Rob for this to explain her actual fucking argument, and it's the dumbest fucking thing ever. This comes from Rob's own channel here. After helping an illegal flee her own courtroom, Judge Dugan claims absolute judicial immunity, barred from any criminal charge. How?
Courtroom involving a person appearing before her as a party. Now, the government's prosecution of Dugan is virtually unprecedented, and they say it's entirely unconstitutional. I wonder, is there precedent for judges siphoning illegals out her back door? They say it violates the 10th Amendment and the fundamental principles of federalism and comity reflected in that amendment. And comity is this idea of like friendship between the courts. You're not supposed to be attacking other branches, which is wild, watching all of the federal judges attack the executive branch, and by that attack us every day. She says this is reflected in the 10th Amendment and the U.S. Constitution. Hilarious. They suddenly care about the Constitution when she just helped an illegal violate our Constitution and beat other people in our country. Saying the problems with this prosecution are legion, but most immediately, the government cannot prosecute Dugan.
I will admit this. Whoever is doing his cutting, I like the fact that he actually does this role. He does his preparation behind the scenes and everything, but this ain't like it's not scripted as fuck the way he goes through this kind of thing. It is kind of because he gets in a flow, like he's presenting something to somebody because he's got all this material he's put together, but he does it just like he is preparing for the first time. And it's fucking awesome. But whoever is making the cuts in his videos, you're an amazing fucking editor.
Because she is entitled to judicial immunity for her official acts. It's the same argument Trump was making. Judicial immunity for her official acts. She's allowed to take people out her back door. Now, immunity is not a defense to the prosecution to be determined later.
Excuse
it's
me,
an
Rob?
absolute bar to the prosecution at the outset,
allowed
referencing
to
the
what?
Trump case from the Supreme Court. Incredible. Now, Dugan reserves her right to
I'm telling ya. I think we corrupted him.
seek other relief, including by other motions and at trial. But the immunity and the federalism issues must be resolved swiftly because the government has no basis in the law to prosecute her, which is interesting because they prosecuted Trump. Now, the prosecution against her is barred. The court should dismiss this and grant her relief. The judge says she's above the law by committing obstruction of justice openly in her court because it's official. Now, in this indictment, they say she's charged with concealing an illegal from arrest and for obstruction for actions she took in and near her courtroom. Now, the alleged conduct ranges from directing the people's movement in and around the courtroom to advising a party that he could appear remotely to his next hearing. Now, the complaint alleges a more cohesive story, right? In pertinent part, it alleges the following. On Good Friday, nonetheless, April 18th, Dugan was presiding over the misdemeanor docket in the courthouse. Many defendants were in the courtroom that day. This is Dugan's team writing, saying agents arrived in the courthouse to execute an arrest warrant for Flores the illegal. A deputy in the courtroom claimed that Dugan directed Flores to leave through her back door. Flores emerged.
See, he's getting a little bit lax. He's getting a little bit lax. I'm sorry. I'm actually going to have to put this full screen real quick because you are covering him up. But, oh my God, no. I don't. I forgot to switch it over. But yeah, he's getting a little bit lax with that. He's getting a little bit spicy. I like it.
Emerged from a doorway into the same public hallway a few feet from the judge's doors. Law enforcement saw him, followed him to the elevator, followed him outside of the courthouse, and arrested him after a foot chase as he was trying to evade law. Now, even if they say, and the evidence is not going to show this, even if Judge Dugan took the actions that you claim, these were judicial acts for which she has absolute immunity from criminal prosecution. Judges are empowered to maintain control over their courtrooms and their courthouse generally, and the issuance of an order removing persons from the courthouse in the interest of maintaining control is something she's allowed to do. Now, her
What? Hold up. I'm bringing it back. So you're going to sit there and fucking tell me that everybody was screaming about how he doesn't have presidential immunity. You're going to claim judicial immunity because you actually facilitated and blocked the arrest of an illegal fucking gang member? You let him go through the fucking jury door that there was a fucking jury that was supposed to be slated to be there. She let that motherfucker go through the jury door. They had to chase him for, what was it, 22 fucking minutes or something like that to get him? Meanwhile, she's got ICE agents in the fucking hallway while she's just being this raging little Karen bitch. That's your judicial system. And you wonder why. You wonder fucking why Joe Biden pushed a lot of those fucking judges through. This was why. It was all to Trump-proof some of these states. That's it. You remember that shit? All these states are being Trump-proofed. This is what it's about, brother. You got nothing?
I'm just fucking flabbergasted. I'm fucking flabbergasted that these judges are just like, well, I have immunity, so I can do whatever I want. No, you're not. You can't. You're not. You can't just do whatever you want. And And it goes with everything that's going on right now. You know what I mean? These judges are just like, nah, you can't send any of these murderers back to where they come from. And they put a halt on it.
Yeah.
And the president is the executive branch of the military. He can do what he wants with things like this.
Ah.
Yeah. He can.
You're getting a little bit dangerous with that now.
He can. But unfortunately, he can.
I mean,
unfortunately,
there was the call for the Insurrection Act, and God damn it, it was fucking warranted. Do I want to go through that again? Absolutely not. I really don't. Would he call for it again? Probably might. I mean, there's no fucking reason why this motherfucker wouldn't. He's not up for re-election again.
Bro.
So stand against some shit and put it the fuck down so the person that comes after you can say, hey, look what the fuck we did. You know?
He is the softest president we've ever had. He's soft. Don't tell me he's not. Because he goes from extreme to non-extreme.
And he is. Yes.
Yeah. He's the softest president we ever had.
Kiss his ass.
He's the softest president. Like, he goes from, we're going to do 300% tariffs on this country. And then the country comes over and is like, hey, man, I'm sorry. Do you want to do this? And he goes, okay, we'll take the tariffs off.
Are you, motherfucker? The whole point of the tariff increase was to get them to say, hey, let's really fucking talk about this shit. Yeah. So he literally went up, smacked him in the face with his dick, and said, we're talking right now.
He's one of the softest presidents we've ever had. Even Nixon and Reagan were just like, nope,
no,
this is what we're doing.
Counter fucking evidence against that. You remember the story about him sliding that picture to the about that dude's house?
Well, yeah. I got you. Listen, I'm talking about.
I can see that
when it
being
comes
a
to
Tulsi Gabbard fucking move.
Yeah, it's a fucking. He's a mafia agent. Not gonna lie. He's like,
KGB, Russian. There you go. There's more evidence right there against Russia collusion than whatever the fuck was brought in the first impeachment.
Hey, here you go. You want to do this? I'm gonna do this. You're not wrong, but I'm just saying, like, he's the most common sense president there is out there. Like, he will just do what's right. He gets bitchy at first, right? He comes up like me. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I'll just I'm taking, like, with the boy, I'm taking everything away. Give me everything. I want your computer, your laptop, and then the next day it's just like, hey, can I have this? Yeah, you can have that. Like, that's how he is. And I'm the same way, and I understand it. Because, like, he wants to be a teddy bear. You know what I mean?
But
like, he wants,
like a parent would be, if you test him, he's gonna spank your ass.
Yeah. He's gonna spank you. And then when you realize you did some fucked up shit, he's gonna go, okay, all right, here you go.
I mean, they had fucking no goddamn ports leaving for most of the United States when he was just like 145% tariff. Suck a dick. No ports for over 12 fucking hours were able to leave because of that shit. That fucking put China in a bind.
Yeah.
They got protests going on over there. They got motherfuckers that shouldn't be doing that could be threatened to just be murdered on site because the military, because their person demands that shit. Motherfuckers are out there in the streets. Never mind the fact that, hey, during COVID, you remember how they were welding them in there?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understand. Go out there. Do it.
But, and this is what pisses me off. Go to my screen real quick.
All right. Let's go to Davy's screen live. Let's go.
The fucking Cockenstein boys 8647. Why? 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 Because you don't like what he stands for? You want an 8647?
Because he's being paid for it.
Yeah, and that's another thing I fucking hate about X. Is
They're
like
goddamn felons, dude. They were
I know.
convicted of what was it? It was some kind of fucking scam they were running against people.
Yeah.
They were convicted of that shit. They're fucking felons being brought up by our goddamn government to scam everybody. Yet again. By our own fucking government under the Biden administration.
But the fact that you think it's okay, the fact that you're allowed to say this,
Well, you know where that's
and you
from?
want to cry about your speech, your free speech. I can't say whatever.
This is what coded language is. They're showing you coded fucking language. The coded language that they were saying about white people and all that shit, they are showing you coded language in front of you, and it's so blatantly goddamn obvious, and you're still defending this. Why? Because this is your fucking rabbit hole. This is where the fuck you have gone to. You have been radicalized by these people who are literally trying to commit sedition against our fucking government. I don't care if they're on the left. I don't care if they're on the right. They are literally just trying to take fucking control using you. As
Now go to your screen.
This comes from Maze Moore over here on X. James Comey is a leaker, a liar, and a fraud. Hey, Comey, tell us more about spraying gasoline on a fire.
The FBI is fighting a fire of racist violence, and with words like that, the president is using a fire hose to spray gasoline on that fire. Spraying gasoline with a fire hose, it creates a dangerous blaze for all of us, not just people of color, but for every community in America that has these thugs and criminals have a presence there ought to worry about this. And the president of the United States should be charged with tamping it down, not letting it free.
Okay.
Yeah. Comey put the same thing. He was the first one to put it up. 86-47.
Mm-hmm. And then took it down. And then took it the fuck down. Check this out. This comes from AG. Yellow. Random fucking numbers. Sorry, I'm not going to call that out. James Comey is a liar. He knew exactly what he was doing. He just put a hit on Trump and should be arrested immediately. At FBI Director Cash. I'm going to fucking agree because I posted an earlier picture of some shells I saw today on a beach walk. I assumed were a political message. I didn't realize some folks associate those numbers with violence. It never occurred to me, but I oppose violence of any kind, so I took the post down. No, fuck you.
Really? Really? You're a fucking former head of the FBI. You don't know what 86 means?
Yeah, he 86'd him. Everybody fucking knows that. The dumbest of the dumb know that because they're involved in the crime that goes the fuck on. They know what 86 means. 8647. What is that? Your luggage code? You just told the fucking world your luggage code because you're drunk? Is that going to be your next fucking argument? I mean, no. There's no way. No fucking way. He knew what he was doing. There's some shit fucking going down. Yet the fuck again. Never mind. What was it? June 13th?
Meanwhile, they're telling you the OK sign
or July
is a fucking is
white power.
Oh,
yeah.
White power.
Because if I do it this way, white power. All right, brother. You're fucking dumb.
They're telling you the OK sign is white power, yet they don't know what 8647 means. I just put out some numbers.
Coded language, and the stupid are just going to eat it up. They're just going to continue to let it go. Just like the people that were telling, I'm just going to throw it out there. I rag on them a lot, but just like the people that were telling on the Jewish people back during the Holocaust. Yeah. Same kind of situation. But just because of that, I'll leave it there. I don't want to fan the... Hey, check this out, brother. Did you know... I'm going to tell every single one of you out there for content creators and everything like that. This Kanye West song, unless you're on the X or something, I don't even know about Rumble. I'm not so sure about that yet. I have not heard anything from it, but they are cracking the fuck down on that song. If you have anything with that, it's going to be at least age restricted. Yeah. They're cracking the fuck down hard on that one. So for everybody out there trying to do something, you want to put some things out there on social media, whatever like that, the only place that I have never seen anything where they just kind of do any kind of fuckery is X. But yes, it's a little bit of a weird situation. I get it. I understand. And I will admit, I have listened to it a couple more times. I understand what he is trying to say. He is just trying to say, okay, fine. You want to make me the enemy? Bitch, here I am. And that's it. Do I agree with the way he's doing this shit? I
agree. I agree with it wholeheartedly.
I mean,
I agree with it.
What's the most offensive way to kick you in the fucking nuts?
People don't like it.
I get it. But you have black people screaming Heil Hitler in a video. Like if you were doing it yourself and just trying to loop it over and over and over and over and over again kind of thing, cool, that's it. The video takes it to a new fucking level. Because these motherfuckers love Kanye West so goddamn much, they're willing to sit there and mime that shit. He's got somebody. Okay.
No, I was talking to Kiddo.
But I'm serious. He's got him, like, they're willing to fucking mime that shit, at least. Or while they're recording it, they're actually screaming it because there's a lot of intense emotion and everything in that video and that little clip. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You've seen it enough, you know. Like, these people are just like, either, hey, Kanye West is the best motherfucker. I don't care. I'm going to scream those 3 words to do this video and put emotion behind it. That's some badass acting to know that you would be okay with that while doing it. You know what I'm saying? I can't justify any bit of this. I understand it because, like I said, it's a kick in the nuts.
It's like I said, once again, the pendulum has swung so far to the left that it swung so far to the right, and people have done this. It's the people's fault. It's the people's fault. You have people who are out there talking about, making their kids trans, making their kids go to trans shows, dancing around. And if you listen to the speeches, and I said this before, if you listen to the speeches converted from German to English, Hitler was just trying to make Germany a great country again. And that's what's going on here now.
Now, walk it the fuck back because we've already had this conversation, but there ain't no goddamn way.
Yeah, but
we're not doing it again.
Yeah, but and America's the same way right now. You have all these people trying to make their kids fucking trans. Go that
fucking route.
We need to. People are making their kids trans. People are making their kids gay, and don't tell me they're not. Don't tell me people are not trying to turn their kids trans and gay. Okay.
Dude, we're still on fucking YouTube with this shit. We can't go that
Fuck
fucking deep
YouTube.
into this shit. All right?
I'm just saying, they're turning their kids. Like, parents have the most influence on their kids.
I get you, and it sucks that we do have to self-censor for this kind of shit, but we're pushing the line as it is, and I know where he wants to go with this. I 100% agree, but
I'm not. Once again, I'm not trying to say
that line.
I'm not trying to say the
vault
mustache
over
man
it.
was right. I'm just trying to say that we have to. We're trying to make our country great again, and unfortunately, the way that Kanye is doing it, I don't fault him. I don't fucking fault him. He's doing it the way he thinks he needs to do. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of swinging the pendulum back around. And people are like, huh. It's giving people a pause for thought. And that's what people need. People need to just have a second where they just go, like, they just
a pause.
They just shock themselves. They shock themselves and go, wait a minute.
For thought. Why a black man?
Is this is where we are?
A
like
bunch of people.
But no, it's the people are going, wait, is this where we really are? Like, and you stop. The person will stop.
That's what I asked.
Yeah, and the person will stop and go and start to think, wait, this is where we are.
How the hell can I?
And then
I spin this in any way. A black man has a video out saying those three words together and doing it in such intensity, like they actually fucking mean it.
Sometimes, like I said, people just need that fucking kick, that kick in the ass, the kick in the back, and then they go, wait a minute.
I'm all for it. I do it myself.
This is how far we've come.
I'm all for it.
This is how far we've come.
Myself, but maybe just try to go between the nuts instead of nicking both of them at the same time.
No.
Nicking hurts worse than an actual full-on fucking hit for anybody that doesn't have nuts.
The day and age we are, you can't. You can't just go, hey, I'm gonna nick you in the nuts. Where we are at this point is I'm gonna fucking grab both of your balls, pull them down, and make them hurt until the point where you think I'm gonna cut them off.
Dude, this is dropping Zarbamba on your nutsack just because.
Yeah.
No, hold on. This is
where we are. This is where we are as a culture. Unfortunately, it sucks.
It's dropping a nuclear fucking bomb on just a few people's fucking nutsacks, and everybody's getting the blowback for it. I don't fucking like the way it is. Like I said, I understand. I get the fucking message. I do it myself. I think that was over the fucking line.
And Germans are still militant and obeying the rules. KB. It's like I said, dude.
Hold on.
It's one of those things where you have to fucking punch somebody in the balls.
Hey, Bean.
Before you chop them off. And they go, wait a minute, hold on. Give me a sec. Let me realize what's going on. And unfortunately, it took a black man to say those three words for everybody to just kind of reset. It's what happens. I'm telling you. We can't
You're not wrong though.
We can't do, like, in this country, you can't do.
Hey, I got a question for everybody out there who's watched this channel long enough. You remember when we had that talk with Joe Sweeney and I was just saying there has to be that shock fucking moment to the system? Could this be it? I don't believe this is enough.
No, it's not. It's not going to be enough. We're going to need more, unfortunately. But this is the start to people waking up and going, what? What's did Kanye West just say that? And people start to just be like, people come out of the pods. It's a start to people coming out of the pods. because people have been asleep for fucking so long, and they just go about their day, and they're just like, whatever, whatever. Yeah, no, these kids can go to drag shows. Yeah, no,
The
your kid
normies?
decides he wants to be transgender at 3 years old. Yeah, no, we can have all identifying bathrooms, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, Kanye West comes out with those 3 words, and you go, what the fuck? And then you wake up and you go, wait, what's going on? Wait, what happened?
Right.
And then people are like, oh shit, this is going on? That's going on?
I just
wait.
Like I said,
And then
I get the messaging. I understand. It does need to happen, but that just kind of, dude, that's a haymaker to the fucking jaw. You know is fucking 100% illegal. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That is literally that uppercut, blatant fucking uppercut to the goddamn nutsack in a boxing match, and the judge saying, it's cool. No, fuck you. I can't. I understand the messaging behind it. I get that it is literally, I do it too, but no. There are lines you do not cross in this battlefield. And I'm sorry, that happens to be one for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be right back.
Well, Davey's got to go take care of the baby, but I'm sorry. It's just something you do not. I understand. I'm not trying to be a white knight kind of situation, but check it out. Black people were genocided too. You were not of the Aryan race. You were not the pure. Granted, I understand what he is doing. But that could form another BLM situation that gets worse. Let's take it that reverse route. Already with the pro-Palestinian people, you don't think that's going to be a fucking movement? You don't think you're going to have Summer of Love 2.0 because of that shit? I get it. That's a blow way too fucking deep right now because that's not going to go in the direction that needs to fucking happen. It did wake up a lot of fucking people to be like, why the fuck is this happening? That's what happens when you give the Xi Jinping fucking ping of the United States of America that goddamn nuclear weapon and don't pay attention. Let's be honest. The rap industry is controlled by a few fucking people. Kanye West has always been on the outskirts, but held a huge ass fucking following with it. I like his music. I don't like a lot of rap music. I like his shit. Some of it's a little off the fucking rocker. But some of it, I'm just like, fuck yeah, I understand. I get it. You know? This, I don't fucking get, other than the fact that I know it's a big fuck you to society. Because he doesn't identify with the left, other than the pro-Palestinian side. This could be something that starts another war. Y'all don't understand, for everybody out there, it doesn't matter whether you're left or you're right. It doesn't matter how you actually do line up politically. It matters, are you with them or are you with us? We have a lot of motherfuckers who would go at it every time. I mean, KB gets mad at me on a regular basis. We all love each other. We all care about each other. We all know we can fight and have it out. But with them, it could actually be literally your life. How many times? Does anybody remember the story about who was that cook that wound up dead in Obama's pond? I need to follow that down. That might be a fun little trip. But you know what else is a fun little trip, ladies and gentlemen? Somehow, like everybody already fucking knows, it's making its rounds. Oh my god, we got here. It's making its.
I wasn't gonna say. I saw that fucking alfalfa head.
I was looking up, but I wasn't looking at anything. But
listen, I gotta get a haircut myself. Look at this thing.
Hold on. I need to go to Soapbox Davies Camp. There we go.
I need a haircut.
Dude, mine was looking rough.
This is just atrocious.
But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring this full screen. You're going to fucking love this. All that cognitive decline that everybody covered the fuck up, it's just hitting the judicial side. Or, I'm sorry, the legislative side. Check this shit the fuck out. This right here comes from Bubble Bath Girl over here on Twitter. X, whatever the fuck. It says he doesn't want, Rep. Jeffries says he doesn't want to talk about the cover-up of Joe Biden's cognitive decline, but Jeffries says House Democrats supported Biden dropping out of the race.
Given the new allegations in Jake Tapper's book, do you have any concerns with President Biden's age or decline, and was there a cover-up by the Democratic Party?
We're not looking backward. We're going to continue to look forward. Certainly, I think President Biden made the decision not to seek re-election. It's a decision that House Democrats strongly supported.
Thank you.
We're not looking backward. We're looking forward. Just so it's code for shut the fuck up. We're not looking backward on anything that we ever did. Don't focus on us. Do not look at the things we did. While we said everybody else was doing that, do not look at the exact same things that we did, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking forward, not back. How many fucking times have you heard that over the fucking political generations? Like, seriously. This is just too fucking much. What are you looking at over here? Now paying up. Nope, we doing it. Hit it.
Kash Patel, as we were coming to air, the new FBI director, one of Comey's successors, is saying that he is in touch with the Secret Service and they are going to be sending Secret Service agents to talk to James Comey. Kash Patel, as we were...
Yeah. You put 86-47.
Presensteins.
You're not fucking stupid.
Wasn't James Comey wrapped up on some shit with Trump? Does anybody remember? Hit it up, chat. Show it, chat. No. Hold on. YouTube chat. I know you know it. Wasn't James Comey wrapped up in some shit with Trump?
Yeah.
I'll listen to the chat. Don't say it, Dave. Just watch the chat.
You're not fucking stupid when you just put 86-47. That's not, especially as a former FBI agent. Like, you know what you're fucking putting. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck you're doing. Don't come off as like, oh, but you know, I just put out a picture. You're a fucking idiot. And you think the American public are fucking stupid. That's what they think of you. By the way, that's what they think of you. That's what they think the American public is. Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
The FBI, the CIA, all of them. They think you're fucking stupid. And they can just put whatever they want.
Can't even goddamn find out that it's their way of a wet pepper sack. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh, who killed JFK? What happened on 9/11? We have no idea.
Las Vegas.
They think you're fucking stupid.
Uvalde.
So don't come at me with some fucking bullshit. 8647. I don't know what that means. They
Absolutely fucking not.
They think you're fucking stupid. And this is what pisses me off about the general public. Is people will argue about this. They will argue about this. Oh no, that's not what he meant. Oh, but this is no. He know what he did. He knows what he did. He
100
thinks
fucking %.
He understands that most of the American public is fucking stupid.
And they will do whatever the fuck they are told to do. And that will be a thing. You get another Butler, Pennsylvania situation. Motherfucker, he's the president of the United States now. How the fuck do you think he's going to react to that kind of shit?
That's the thing. It's like all these things that everybody's like, oh, well, what about this? What about... He's the president of the United States. He gets all the info. He gets all, or he's supposed to get all the information about things. And people are like, well, what about, he didn't know about
January 6th?
Well, he doesn't. No. He knows all. He's supposed to know all.
Here's the thing,
and
brother.
if he doesn't know all, it's a problem with the communication inside his inside.
Inside his inside.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
No, from FBI's own website here, terrorism, protecting the United States from terrorist attacks is the FBI's #1 priority. Okay, cool. What is domestic terrorism? Violent criminal acts committed by individuals and or groups to further ideological goals stemming from the domestic influences such as those of a political, religious, social, racial, or environmental nature. Huh. Now I could understand like saying like those climate crisis freaks gluing themselves everywhere. Maybe that might not classify domestic terrorism. But would you classify domestic terrorism as raging protests, burning the fuck down of everything, laying siege on the District of Columbia for over a fucking month, attacking the White House? Would you call that domestic terrorism? Baby.
I call these two women domestic terrorists.
Are we doing this? Let's go.
Yep.
You're free.
There's no arguing it. Towson University's debate team wins, claiming an historic win.
Oh, God.
They are the first all-black women's team to win the Cross-Examination Debate Association's national championship. This morning, we have two of the team members here. We have Amina Ruffin and Corey Johnson, both here to talk about the major victory. Ladies, way to go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've made so many people proud in this area. Now we want to...
Are you proud of yourself, Davey?
As we admire your huge trophy, by the way. That's ridiculous. But I'm going to ask you first. We'll start with you, Amina. What was the topic, first of all?
The topic was restricting presidential war powers authority.
They say the nigga's always already queer. That's exactly the point. It means that the impact is that is an impact turn to the that it is a case turn to the affirmative, because we are saying that queer bodies are not able to survive. That it necessarily means that the body of the nigga is not able to survive.
We got the topic in about July. And we
this is going to be age restricted.
When the nigga sees the suffering, that he can only envision himself, that he does not see another nigga that he can feel sympathy for or embrace, but rather gets obliterated.
We've been supplementing our research throughout the season.
Man, photogenic object, disfigured, lynch, and trauma enough.
Hold up, pause. If anybody's paid attention, you remember Suck It Up, because the defunding the police thing has to happen, Cori Bush. What was that? Was that Rashida Tlaib or was that her own censorship? I think that was hers. Hold on.
Devouring and identifying with the stories and images the white culture brought up to think and act subjectively like a white man, the black man.
So where do you go from there? You know, when you start preparing for a national competition, once you know the topic, what's next?
Well, you do a lot of research.
Says that the way that the status quo works is through whiteness allowing, forcing other bodies to tell narrations of whiteness and the violences that whiteness does. We say that that is the link that we will go for.
That is disturbing. I'm trying to catch this. Yes. She would not have. I'm going to bring it to my screen real quick here for you guys. I just wanted to bring this up. No, that's not it. It wasn't Rashida Tlaib. Whose fucking censorship was it?
Cori Bush?
No, there was Jamal Bowman. Oh my God, let me mute your ass. I'm gonna find this. We're gonna leave it at that. Jamal, House Federal Censorship, Fire Alarm, Capitol Building.
By the way, it's 8:01. By the way,
I get you. You know what? Here, we're gonna do this. How about this?
3 minutes.
We'll find it. I'll go to the other side. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you the link. Unless somebody's got it. Anybody got it? Yep, Muffin's got it in the chat. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you here in 3 minutes. So let me grab this real quick because this is going to be fucking hilarious.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro, don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming.
There's no way that you make it, and maybe you could fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.